Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back again with another vehicle. This time I got the Volkswagen GLI. Show you guys the performance of that sedan looks like. I'm gonna show you a quick little overview, nothing too spectacular. I'll leave a link in the description for the review I did for the regular Jetta in my description below. I want to give a big shout out to Tom Bush Volkswagen. They let me borrow this vehicle and test drive it and review it for them. And without them, I won't be able to do the things that I do. Thank you, and also thanks to Jim Reynolds as well. And let's get into the review.
mTwenty, where you at?
As always, you know me, I like to start with the front. Now, big differences you get from the regular Jetta model and the GLI model is that you get this badging right here for the GLI. You know, it still has that Volkswagen corporate honeycomb grille that I'm a big fan of. You also get a nice red accent that goes across the grille. Your LED headlights do stay with the LED daytime running lights. You also get your incandescent turn signals, but one thing you do lose is your fog lights, which I don't know why they took that away, which they can keep that. But other than that, it does look very beautiful. And we can walk our way up to the side. Nothing's really changed. It's still the same wheelbase and same overall length as the regular Jetta, but you do get for the wheels. I do like the red that's around the wheel right here. These are 18-inch wheel, by the way, wrapped in your 225/45 series tire. Those are not bimbo brakes, those are just painted calipers, but it does make it have a nice little finish. You do get 5-spoke. The wheel design does not look difficult to clean, and I like the finish on there. These are pretty dirty. You do get a nice badging for the GLI 35 and the 35th anniversary edition. Still get those same LED turn signals on the mirror. Fuel capacity is still going to be at 13.2 gallons, but it's on the passenger side instead of the driver's side, just like on the regular Jetta. Now, as we work our way to the back, a couple things I do want to point out. The original 35th anniversary badging on here, I think they went a little overboard on the badging. There's badging literally, like I said, on the side, when you open the door on the seat, on the door seal down here, and then also you get badging on the seats. But one thing they did change for the GLI model, you did get you know, dual exhaust, but not the same that you get on the regular Jetta. These are not attached to the rear bumper. You do get a rear diffuser down there. You do get the LED tail lights, just like on the regular Jetta. Let's pop this trunk. It's power, same, just over 14 cubic feet of space. Does have a spare tire, I believe. Does have a full-size spare tire, so you guys don't have to worry about dealing with a fix-a-flat kit. You do get a rear view camera and also LED lighting for your license plate. You also get a rear spoiler for the GLI version. Different colors. This is going to be painted black, so that gives it a nice little look. Show you guys what's under the hood here. But yeah, this is going to be a TSI 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with producing 228 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. Please put premium fuel in this car because it will not achieve those numbers. Now, it all goes out through a 7-speed automatic transmission, but that is I think it's a $700 option. The 6-speed manual is standard on this vehicle. Now, fuel economy has dipped from the regular Jetta. You get 25 in the city, 32 on the highway. First impressions of the interior, I think it looks nice. For the 35th anniversary edition, you only get this type of interior color on the seats. It's black with contrasted stitching with the red, which I'm a big fan of. It looks really nice. You also get these little designs right here on this for the 35th anniversary edition. Once again, you see that badging there. You get badging down here, even on the floor mats. Now, one thing you do lose when you get the GLI, maybe it's just for this one, but I don't have power seats. So this is for your lumbar support. This is gonna, back here is gonna adjust your back of the seat, and then right here, this lever here is gonna move the seat forward and back. Now, talk about materials, the same materials that you get on the regular Jetta. So nothing too special there. Still, all four up and down for all the windows. Now to fire up the engine, just press that right there. It's gonna start right up. Getting the 35th anniversary edition model, you do miss a couple things because there is a trim level that's above this, which is called the Autobahn. As you see here on the previous Jetta that I did, it had the virtual cockpit. This one does not have it. It has your regular gauges for your speedometer and your tachometer. You do get a little LCD screen right there, which is okay. You can do basically the same thing except put up the navigation. You go through, scroll over, you can see your assist systems. You do have blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and your front assist. You scroll over, you see your audio. You do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is pretty cool. What it would do is you can bring up your full navigation, even text messages, you know, and things like that. You just keep strolling over, shows you Bluetooth audio. I can connect because, you know, I'm using the phone to record. But yeah, I think the graphics here, it look decent, but definitely you probably want to upgrade and get the VW digital cockpit. I'll put a link to my description so you can see the review I did on the regular Jetta. But the gauges look pretty nice here. Same steering wheel that you get on the regular Jetta, but you do get some red contrast stitching here, which is pretty nice. You do get a GLI, another badge right there. But you come over here, the materials here is just some soft touch material with some faux stitching. I think it still looks pretty nice. This here is plastic, but it looks nice as well. Come over to the glove department. It's big, same size as the regular Jetta. The screen here is not the 8-inch screen that you get once you go up to the next trim level. I think this looks like a either a 6-inch or a 7-inch screen, but it's very customizable. In my previous video, I couldn't find the interior lighting, but I was able to find it this time. You just click on the car button here, and you click on setup, and you scroll down to your ambient lighting, and you click the color. Now you do get 10 different colors for your ambient light. It's gonna light up underneath your, like through here, all through the door, around the gauges and the floor. So that looks nice. You do get 10 colors, and you can pick where you want it to come out right down there. So that's pretty cool. Different things you can do up in the vehicle settings. So make sure you guys toy around and play with this. This is very easy to use. But you still do get the 4 different driver profiles you can store in this vehicle, which is pretty nice. I think that is something that a lot of car manufacturers need to be added in to their cars as well. You do get dual climate control, heated seats, no cooled. You got your regular USB charger here for your Apple CarPlay, your parking brake, your automatic start, stop, your drive modes, which this does have the regular drive modes as the previous Jetta. Traction control buttons over here, a couple of Blake buttons over here, which you probably is either for the European models or for the upgrade for the Autobahn. One thing I did forget to mention, for the seats on the Autobahn, they do come leather. So, but otherwise they do feel pretty well actually. I'm not opposed to them. I think, you know, the contrast stitching makes it look real nice. Also, with the Autobahn model, you do get a panoramic sunroof. So this one here does not have a sunroof, but that's not a really big deal to me. This is being picky. I do get 2 cup holders here, a lot of storage down there for things. But other than that, the interior of this thing looks pretty nice. Sound system is going to be, there is available Beats Auto sound system, but this one's not heavy. I think it just has your regular, I think 6 or 8 speakers in here. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what that back seat looks like. As we step into the back of the vehicle, you do get that same contrast stitching that you get from the front, but this right here has a little gray trim. The middle portion does fold down. Give you 2 cup holders. They do fold down 60/40. You do get a large hump in the middle, so sitting 3 people back here may be a little bit difficult because this vehicle is front wheel drive. You do get the same amount of leg room, so I'm gonna step up in here. Now, in my previous Jetta video, I didn't have this seat moved up far enough. I got about halfway up, so to accommodate someone that's about 5'6", 5'8". There's pretty leg room back here. If someone's up here short, I have no problem with riding back here for a long time. Now, you do miss, there's no rear climate controls or even vents. The Jetta I did have before did have heated rear seats, but those were leather. Of course, they will have those. You do get contrast stitching down here for your floor mats, 2 mat pockets, some ambient lighting up here. But other than that, yeah, that's the back seat for you. Now we're gonna get in here and take this thing on a test drive. If you haven't seen my previous video for the regular Jetta, I mentioned a couple times that I wanted to really test drive the GLI version, because I never driven a Volkswagen. I definitely haven't driven a GLI version, so that's something that I really wanted to do. But I'll tell you one thing, man, this thing is, whew, that engine is nice. I think the noise in here is a little bit synthesized. It doesn't really sound like real exhaust noise. But I got it in the sport mode setting. And this is front wheel drive, by the way. They do not have the 4Motion for this vehicle. Sorry guys, I forgot to look up the numbers for the 0 to 60 time. That is a big mistake on me. I do apologize about that. But the regular Jetta with the damn Porsche just put up next to me. I'm not gonna do that. It feels like it's about sub 6 seconds. Nothing too spectacular, but it does feel nice. Like I said, the exhaust noise in here sounds a little bit synthesized. Doesn't really sound natural, but I'm just being nitpicky. That's just my personal opinion right there. Oh yeah. I bet driving that, a lot of you guys probably go ahead and stick with the 6-speed manual, because y'all just love that natural, shifting of the gears. I put it in this manual setting. That's the closest I'm gonna get to it for right now. Steering is very nice and numb. I'm gonna turn this traction control off and see what that does. Sometimes if you're getting to have it in manual mode, if you do that, don't worry, the gears will, the transmission will automatically shift for you. The steering. Oh yeah, I got a little, oh yeah. I did get a little squeaking of the tires. As you guys, when driving the sport mode, it really grips the turns very well. You guys will have no problem passing people. But handling's very nice in this thing. Visibility, like I said in my previous video, I think it's very nice. Not too much to complain about, but I am disappointed with the mirrors. They're a little bit small for my liking. That's my personal preference. Oh, what I did forget, you do get paddle shifters on here, so I didn't even see that. Shame on me. Also, with the Autobahn model, you do get rain sensing wipers as well. Pulling up to the popo right here. I'm slowing my little ass down. Howdy. All right, for the overall sum of this 2019 Volkswagen Jetta GLI, this is a nice alternative for the regular model. If you're looking for a little performance, this is the one to get, because you do get a nice turbocharged 4-cylinder producing 228 horsepower with a 258 pound-feet of torque, which I think is very nice numbers for someone who's trying to get a little speed in their lives. All right, now let's talk about pricing. This Autobahn model starts around $26,000, which, if you get a regular Jetta, you get around the same price. I think the one I had yesterday was about $26,000 as well, but you do lose a couple of features, but you don't get that performance. Now, if that stuff doesn't matter to you, I wouldn't even worry about it. Just go ahead and get this vehicle. But top line model, the Autobahn starts around $29,000. You do get your panoramic sunroof, leather seats, and your Volkswagen digital cockpit. I think it's worth the extra $3,000 to get that, in my opinion. Warranties, it still has the 6-year, 72,000 mile bumper to bumper, and for the powertrain as well. With your roadside assistance, which I think is 3-year, 36,000 miles, if I'm not mistaken. That is a nice, healthy healthy coverage for your vehicle. I think that's something. If anyone buy a vehicle, they want to know what's the warranty's like, and that's something that is very that is nice to know. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you like these videos and you want to see more, please remember to hit that subscribe button down there, and also like and comment, and please leave any criticism if you like. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just want to say, oh damn, I forgot something. All right, now getting into the GLI 35th anniversary. 30. Woo, 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 woo. Man, I love what I do. This is going to be your 2-liter turbocharged TSI V. This is going to be. That is nice to know. Let's see what else. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. Remember to like and comment, and leave any criticism you feel need, and leave any criticism you feel like you need to, and leave any criticism. Oh, shit. Just say it right there, man. Damn. Thank you.
Yo, mTwenty, where you at?
Wave junkies, wave junkies.